trying to recruit a black counselor. You even talked about one week.
You guys, when I was in first year, there was a counselor at the CJ Munford Center. Where's she at though? Where's she at though?
There's no funding for her. And
where is she? She was
white students can go in and talk to white counselors. What about us?
We actually created a full-time position rather than a part-time position out of the intercultural thing, GB.
We have Stella. That's it. How many racialized students do we have? That doesn't serve.
I'm hearing it's not enough.
It's not serving the needs.
I'm hearing it's not enough.
It is not enough.
But we went from a part-time at Munford to a full-time, and with GB it's now 2.
Where this is
Munford?
There's no one at Munford.
I know, but
GB is in this crowd right now.
I know, but what we're trying to do is try. I just want to finish and let me. I hear it's not enough, but we're trying. Culture piece is not just Munford; it's the intercultural affairs. The I Am a Griffin campaign is a.
I don't care about the I Am a Griffin campaign.
It's about white students. I was a person who helped be part of that I Am Griffin campaign, and it said nothing about being racial.
But
it said a lot about maybe consent, being about a woman on campus, being about safety, but it said nothing about being a racial student on campus.
What is one of the 5? Respect. We're trying to
respect does not equal respect against black people. We know that intersectionality. Look at intersectionality. Look at that. That's not applying.
And even if there's some sort of baseline respect, there's no representation, and that kind of respect is even higher than that.
Like who are we speaking to?
The Munford Center.
Yeah.
Most of the black students on this campus go to the CJ Munford Center. It's a student-driven center. We don't have time to be there and keep that space going. But that is the only space that has been serving black students on this campus.
You shouldn't need to have to come here. You should have came to us. It's your responsibility to come into us and talk to us. We're here. We're ready to speak. Are you ready to listen? And you need to do that. You can't make policies and there's no black people helping you make the policies. What kind of policies are those?
The problem is I'm hearing a lot of we're trying and we're working on it, but if the student body is not part of it, if we're not at the table working with it, it's not, we're at a standstill. We're not working on it.
I mean, how overwhelmingly white is the space that you work in? Are you even around racialized people? Say it on paper. Are you seeing it? The space is not colorblind if everyone's white. Then there is seeing color. To be able to actually pick out just white people for the space. When we walk up here, how is this? And this is multiculturalism, diversity?
Don't use our faces on your posters. Don't use our images to get students to come here, and once we get here, leave us to have no support system, no safety, and having to fucking drop out or not have, like, you know what I mean, not having anywhere to go to and feel like silence, that we're not like a part of. Well, I'm not a Griffin. That does not apply to me. No. And I've been indirectly told that from the first day I got here. Through the programming that I have witnessed. All week? What does that speak to?
Nah, nobody. Also,
nobody.
Let's
Nothing.
talk about the
It's on every stages of this university, every layer, everywhere. There is no representation. There is nothing here for black students.
We're paying the same money as white students and getting less services to serve us. What is that?
Wait. How many of you guys are international students? Put your hands up. Put your hands up high. You pay 3 times.
That's right.
3 times.
Yeah. And you get nothing.
We get nothing.
You know the miscalculation of 5 times.
You know the culture shock. They have no training. The RA has no training. The RA is not trained to deal with black students. The RAs are fucking racist. The system is
They only do RA because of the money.
You understand that this establishment is rooted in anti-black racism. So what the fuck is a white RA gonna do?
Yeah, we go to white RAs, we go to white administrations, and they can relate to the white students. Oh, they're different. It's new for them. Black students have no representation. We have no support here.
You know how it feels to go make a complaint and be told it's not that big of a deal? Get over it.
Oh, they didn't mean it.
Unless somebody didn't kill you because of your race, it's okay. It's okay because I didn't get beaten up. Nothing is validated. Our stories are not validated. We are tired of explaining racism to you all.
Brenda,
we are tired.
We're here to give you a list of demands that we need to see from administration. I see you two shaking your head being like, yeah, I get it. I don't want to hear that. I want to see action. We want to see action. There's enough recommendations in here. We did enough work for you to make action.
And this is coming out of years. This is coming out of years. This is not something we just made up yesterday. This is not something we just came up with yesterday. Since we got here, some of us have been here for 10 years, 5 years, 4 years. This didn't happen last night or this week.
If you're serious about making sure to represent black students on campus, because I'm not talking about diversity. We're here talking about black students. Because when we talk about racism, black people are at the bottom of the totem pole. If you are serious about acknowledging these issues, contact me. I left the contact information. If we do not hear from you, then we know you don't care. Read our demands.
If you
Understand what we want.
If you want to sit down and have a dialogue with us, the CJ Munford Center execs, and any black student that wants to sit at that table, then email us and let us know. We are ready to have that conversation with you.
Brenda, I've met you as a student athlete. I've met you as a person who works on campus. And now I'm meeting you as first and foremost as a student, but as a black student. And I feel all of us equally just feel that we're just not being heard. We're not being represented. And baseline, we're just not being acknowledged. I think that's fundamentally problematic.
We're not safe on this campus.
No.
I've never gone out on campus and felt like, oh, I'm probably going to hear the N-word tonight. That's just the
We
fact.
are scared to
I've
go
never
out.
left campus and been like, somebody's gonna make a poor comment about me being on athletic team and me being black. I've never left my campus and not thought that's gonna happen. And for me to implicitly just feel that's comfortable is problematic.
That's problematic.
The fact that I've told coaches, I've told managers, I've told people in this administration, I'm like, this is a problem that a lot of people face. From the football team who's got themselves covered, from the track team to lacrosse, everything. If we implicitly as students feel like that's not problematic, then what's the administration going to do to make us feel safe?
In the classrooms, there's problems in the classrooms. There's problems with professors. There's problems with TAs. There's so many problems. Who's going to address it? The students are white. The professors are white. Is there an outside body to address this? That in itself is a bias to even go in those areas, and it's not being addressed.
Studies anymore. How come we don't like all the progressive economics that we have?
We can't call ourselves a very liberal arts university if all those things that made us foundational are gone.
Are being cut.
Why is this university?
I came here as an international development student, and there is no African studies.
Economics is
Last time I checked,
international
Africans
European
are overdeveloped. So where is our voice?
Why do we have teachers telling black students in their classes that police brutality is not an issue and telling them that the victims, it is at their own cost? Do you know how many people have died at the hands of the cops? As I walked into here and I saw that police officer, Brenda, I was disappointed because let me speak. As a black woman on this campus, that gave me, honestly, that made me very uncomfortable. And I'm glad you let him leave, but why does he feel like he needs to come here? Why does he feel like he is invited here? No one asked him to come. We are not a threat. We are asking for basic rights and respect. If you are talking about I'm a Griffin, I pledge to be a Griffin, and one of the things is respect, show me.
Right. We have a right to be here. You didn't allow us to be here. Know that. Believe that. We have a right to be here. We have worked hard to be here. Our ancestors have worked hard for us to be here. So know that you do not allow us freely to be in your institution, but you will give us the respect that we ask of you.
I encourage you to go on Facebook, because I'm probably sure you have it, and check out #BlackOnCampusGuelph. Students, a lot of the students standing in front of you today have put their experiences out for the masses to see. We've put ourselves in vulnerable positions at the expense for the future generations. I'm in my 4th year. I don't have to be here. I don't give a fuck about this school, to be honest. But you know who I do care about? I care about the future generations who have to deal with the same shit.
And they're all here.